Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do, we've done a video like this, similar to this in the past, but, sorry, my phone's vibrating. Today we are doing another cleaning video. Now this one is going to be a little different than the one I did in the past. Last, I'd say month or so, I've been in a really intense flare-up and I hate messes, but unfortunately due to my flare-up, I literally have had zero energy. It's been super hard for me to move my limbs. It's been days of pain and sleeping all day and, you know, things. I will eventually make a video discussing all of this more a little bit in depth, but today we're not doing that. Today I have a little bit more energy than I have had recently. My home is a disaster and I hate messes. I hate them. It's creating a lot of anxiety for me. So I actually just did the dishes, so I'm sorry if you love watching people do dishes. They're already done, they're drying. And I had this thought while I was finishing them up, like, you know, you guys really enjoyed the last cleaning video. Maybe I should do something, you know, again along those lines, but also I couldn't really find anything much about people cleaning a truly messy house. Now there are homes that are messier than mine, but this is, I think, as bad as it's ever been for me. Like I said, I don't like messes. I cannot stand them, and my pets don't like them either. It's creating a lot of anxiety for them as well. And like I said, today I've actually had a lot of energy. I have a lot of laundry I need to put away. I have a lot of this stuff just needs to be put away. Like, it's truly not, I mean, there is some trash because we had a dog chew up a toy last night, so we have a bunch of stuffing on the floor, but other than that, it's really truly just stuff that needs to be put back or put away or something like that. And I thought today, while I have the energy, let's try to get this done as quickly as possible. Like I said, you guys really enjoyed the last cleaning video, and this is for those people out there who feel like when they either have depression, anxiety episodes, or they have flare-ups, or they just have anything else, you know, going on, and they kind of neglect their home a little bit. This is for you. It's also for you if you just truly just need some inspiration to get started and get going. It's also for you if you just like watching these. It's, you know, one of those things that I think everybody in the world struggles with. There's always something to do, maintain wise, and I have unfortunately neglected my duties of doing that. Now, I know you guys are going to be concerned about my pets. My babies have all been taken care of. They are always my #1 priority. My home gets neglected, my babies do not. I will force myself to do whatever I can for them, and luckily Caitlin is great with helping me with them, and she does help a lot. Like, this would be so much worse if it wasn't for her, because she's really truly been the only one really working in this area, and it's still been a little bit of a mess, of course, because I come home from work, I literally go right to sleep. Or my days off, I'm sleeping the entire day, so she can't really do too much because I'm an extremely light sleeper, so I will wake up literally at like the drop of a pin. So unfortunately, brings us back to the circle, but I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get going. This is the dining room. This is where Norman is. Say hi, Norm. Norman's tank is needing filled. We don't fill it continuously just because there is good bacteria in here that we don't want to keep disturbing, but this is about as short as we let it get. This is about 2 inches, and then we refill it. We normally do a half filter or half water change, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see them. I'm not putting in the drain because we have baby fish in here that are like super tiny. I'm looking for some right now and I can't find them. They're like super small. Oh, there's one right there. That one's one of the bigger ones, but there are some, oh, there's one right back there. I don't know if you guys can see it, and there's another one right there. But like, some of these guys are really small, and they will get sucked up in the drain. So We're waiting for them to get a little bit bigger so we can do the 50 or 75% water change. Here's some more of them down there you can kind of see. So we're gonna go ahead and fill Norman's tank. We have our assistant here, our other assistant here. All right, we're gonna start with filling Norman's tank. We have had some questions about how we do this. I literally just hook up a hose to the sink and do it that way. It's the easiest method for us. And then you will see that it does kick up quite a lot. That is normal. That's some of the good bacteria that I was talking about earlier. It will settle over the next couple of days. Here I am adding the elements to the water, like the conditioner and things like that. And then here we are cleaning the dining room table. Really, it's just a bunch of stuff that needs to be put away. That's all pet stuff in that bin right there. And then we have some outdoor candles, like little jars that we took down from our patio that I'm just putting away for future use. And then we start the wipe down process. Between the entire house, I went through like 5 or 6 different rags. I had one always for dusting, and then I had one for like actual cleaner, and then I would swap them out. But here we are just kind of cleaning up the dining room. As you can see, the dogs are anxiously waiting for me to feed them. And then there is a second chair. It's right there, and I had to go get it out of the office. And then here I am feeding Norman and the fish. Blue is investigating, of course. All right, so here I am feeding the girls. They were really patient. And then we move into this beautiful antique marble table that I've had for years. It is super heavy, but stunning. Love this. All right, and then we move into the living room. I said in the beginning of this video I couldn't find something on like a truly messy house. Now, don't get me wrong. My house is not terrible, but I'm talking about truly messy to the point where it looks as if people didn't clean it beforehand. Because I feel like a lot of times you can find something and it kind of looks a little staged. This is just raw. This is what it looked like. This is how it was, and it's messy for me. Like, this is messy for me. So here I am just kind of doing the table, doing the couch. This is me just putting stuff away. There's a bunch of like random trash on the floor from that toy being shredded. Just not ideal. And then some much needed cord management. I'm wrapping up things that we aren't using and putting it away. And then here I am doing the dog leashes. We hang them up by the patio door. It just makes the most sense. And Olive thought we were going on a walk because I was picking up her harness, but I was just putting it away. So there she is, patiently waiting for me to take her out on a walk. And then she figures out that I'm actually just putting it away. Give her some snuggles, and then, you know, of course, dog toy time. And then we move into the couch. This is not the best work I've ever done, but I didn't really want to disturb Sasha, so I pretty much just left her where she was and just did that half later, but I didn't film that part. But here I am just putting the blankets up. Like I said in my first video, we spend all of our time out here snuggling the zoo. And then King of Unbothered, Eggs Benedict. This is just the other side of what the table, you can see the table there in the bottom right hand corner. This is just like in front of it. Look at all the toys in the world. I'm picking up the remaining stuffing and then putting the toys just kind of out of the way a little bit. Carpet cleaners out, put it away, moving basically all of this stuff to where it actually goes. And you can see that I sped it up by the fan. Then here we are dusting one of the 4 bookshelves. This takes me a really long time. I'm actually dusting every single book that we have. and there's over 300 of them, so it takes me a really long time. And then I'm doing the shelves each individually and putting the books back. If you want an in-depth book collection video, just let me know. I can do that for you. It would just be very long. One of my favorite series of all time by Robert Dugoni. Love Tracy Crosswhite. Amazing. Fantastic read. Cannot recommend it enough. Okay, so I decided not to film the entire thing of me dusting one bookshelf because it would just take forever. And yeah, if you guys want an in-depth book collection, just let me know. But I did dust one bookshelf, as you guys saw. I did the top 3 shelves with you. I guess technically 4 because we did the top, and then I did the bottom 2 off of camera. So here's just a brief overview. I know people probably be curious, but these are curtains. I don't actually have a curtain rod big enough for the living room, so they're just kind of hanging out there. We have all my books are in alphabetical order by the author's last name, and then we do have some memorabilia up here as well. Like this is from my sister's trip to Paris, and we have some Funko Pops down here. I gave you a quick glimpse of one of my favorite series ever. This one, a lot of these books I haven't read just because we have so many, but I've read a decent amount of these in particular. And yeah, so this is just kind of an overview of shelf number 1. I have 4 of them in total, and then I'm going to dust the TV stand. The cat carriers do stay out. Our cats like to lay in them. I think Bean might actually be in there now. Yes, he is. He's hanging out. So they hang out here. I'm dusting today before I vacuum, and then Sasha is napping, so I'm not making the side of the couch. I just put everything over there instead, but she's fine. But yeah, like I said, we are doing some of this today. I may show some more of me dusting, but I may not because I have to do basically from here over still. So it's gonna take a lot, but bookshelf number 1 already looks so much better. It's taken me forever to do just bookshelf number 1. Bookshelf number 2 and then 3 and 4 are in the other room, and this is kind of like what we're remaining with. I've done a little bit of a voiceover, a little bit of not voiceover. Hope you guys don't mind that. There is a space missing. Before anybody gets concerned, that's because it is right here. I'm reading Eldest right now, so it's not on the shelf currently. It is hanging out right there. This has been dusted and cleaned, and basically now we have to do the rest. So I may record some more of this, I may not. Probably up there is just a mess that was hanging up right there, and it actually fell and broke, so like everything that was in it is just kind of thrown up there right now. But yeah, like I said, we are going to continue on. There's the tripod with the living room. We're almost done. I really just need to finish dusting, and then we can vacuum the living room, and then we are all done. Eggs was laying in here. I don't know if he's still in here. I kind of showed you guys a little bit. I don't know if he's still in here or not. He may. Sometimes they cover themselves up. Oh no, he's not in there. All right, so I can actually fold that up. I think he heard me call him. Yep, he did. Here he comes. Hey, Eggs.
Hi, baby. What are you doing? Oh, a good boy. Yeah, just a good boy. Yeah, just a good boy. Just a good boy.
And then for everybody wondering where Olive is, she's in there. She is not locked up. Olive! See? She likes hanging out in the crates, in her beds. We call them bed. She likes hanging out in there. She has the capability of coming in and out. She really likes to hang out in there. It's nap time for her and Sasha, so she's probably gonna go back in there. Go back to bed. Yep. Yeah, she's not locked up. She just hangs out in there. And then Sasha prefers the couch, which is where she's napping right now. She's awake now because I've been talking to her.
Huh, you sleepy girl. Yeah, you're so sleepy.
All right, so we're gonna continue on. We're gonna start dusting the TV stand. Like I said, I don't know if I will record myself doing the rest of these bookshelves. Probably not. I may do a quick overview of them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but this one also has more memorabilia on it. Like that is from my sister Megan's trip to New York. That's from my Granny Betty. My mamaw gave me those two things. That's from my sister Sarah's wedding. These are from our trips to Cave City. And then this my mama bought me as well. I don't know why it's in here or not. And then this is actually from Scotland. So like there's just some stuff in here that, you know, is special. Things that just really need to be cleaned up. And they're curious as to why their cage has been moved. All of the cat cages, the carriers, this is off topic, but I'm going to say this real quick because I do get questions about it. Like I said, they like to hang out in their carriers. Every single carrier we have is out and about for them to lay in because they love to. Like the front is off, the gate I guess is off this one because Bean was in there and he was vomiting and he went in there and we took the cage off, like the lid off, we took the whole thing apart just to keep checking on him. He's fine now, but we just never put the lid, like the front back on. But yeah, they like to hang out in there. Bean's in that one like I showed you, and then some of the other ones are back in the office, and there was one right here, but we've moved it. And then this cage can go. We were fostering a little pup. He went to his forever home. So I'm going to clean this out, collapse it, do all that. My cats actually like to lay in here, so they may actually want to go in there. The door is shut. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna do all this. That is a TV. That TV does work. The stand for it is next to that TV. That's what's in that plastic bag right there. We haven't decided if we're keeping it or not. So it was a gift. It was given to us by Caitlin's mom, and because they got a new TV, so she gave us the old one. We are going to replace this one because this one's going out and like doesn't work half the time. But we haven't decided if we're going to replace that TV with this one or if we're going to replace the one in the bedroom with this one. So it's just kind of hanging out there for a hot sec. Yeah, Ravioli is hanging out by the door.
Is that my Mimi girl? Yeah. Yeah. Is that my Mimi girl? Sniff, 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 sniff.
All right, back from our, I would like to call it intermission, but not really. We are finally vacuuming. I decided not to record me dusting the rest of this because it literally took me forever. I did the entire TV stand, bookshelves, DVDs, everything. It took me forever to do, but we are vacuuming, and we are vacuuming in several different patterns today. Here we are doing some edge work. And then we moved the coffee table and we're vacuuming again. This way, I love this vacuum. If you have pets, this is a Shark vacuum. I've never had a Shark vacuum before, but if you have pets, this is phenomenal. Like, it works so well. And I have a handheld version of this as well for the couch, and it's amazing. Here's Eggs again, king of unbothered. He went back to his quilt and he does not care one bit about the vacuum. He just watches the entire time. It is now 2 o'clock, so it's taken me several hours to do this. This is the living room. It's pretty much done. What? It's pretty much done. I could go to like vacuum the couch and like deep clean the carpet and everything, but I think that would be pushing my energy a little too much. But I did dust everything. Like I said, didn't show everything, but all of the books in this room at least have now been dusted. The shelves dusted, the DVDs have all been dusted. This has been somewhat organized again. That little thing that was broken held our keys, so now I just kind of have them right there. Movies and games have been dusted as well. This is the finished living room. Typically the quilt isn't there, but Eggs, the king of unbothered, is laying on them. So I'll put the quilt away later. It's not a huge deal. But yeah, vacuumed everything. Everything's been sprayed down. It looks so much better. Collapsing that dog cage like I said earlier. I'm sorry I'm repeating some of what I've said in this video. I recorded this video in particular a while back from me doing this voiceover, so I can't remember exactly what I said when I filmed it, so I'm super sorry about that. I probably should have done it the same day, but I literally ran out of time. This took me forever. But here we are, vacuuming the hallway again, doing in different ways, moving the TV around, just kind of making sure we get as much up as possible. Sweeping here, this is the nook. I did not show you me spraying out litter boxes. I didn't think that would be very entertaining. But yeah, you can imagine how that went. Slightly different view in the nook now. This is the hermit crab tank. I don't really mess with the crabs in this video. They are primarily Caitlin's, and I don't really know how to take care of them all that well. So she finished doing their tank when she came home. Here we are doing the dishes again, just putting things away because by now the dishwasher had finished running the first time. And then we start our counter work. I like to work again from top to bottom. I'm literally giving everything a wipe down. Everything, regardless if it's just like sitting there for decor or whatever, everything is getting a wipe down. Here, Bree and I are sweeping the kitchen and the dining room together. She decided to walk off and just watch me do it. Here we are in the first bathroom. I didn't really record much of the bathrooms. This is just me putting some stuff away, wiping down the counter. Pretty standard, just nothing super extraordinary here. Moving on to bathroom number 2. This bathroom is a lot smaller than the other one, so it's really hard for me to get a good angle. This is the best one I could come up with just because the way the tripod has to sit, it could not work. I could not figure it out. But here we are again, just kind of doing the exact same thing we did in the other bathroom, just in a different location. Then moving on to the office, we are dusting again, wiping everything down again. And then I move out of frame. Finish the desk, but you couldn't see it. Here I am moving some stuff from one box to another. The box that I'm moving it from had been shredded by one of the cats, by Ravioli. He's actually watching me do this. And then I move it into something else. And then I move on to the other bookshelves. Right here are all of our babies' urns and their memorabilia and things like that. Some things that are really important to us. My SpongeBob PR box. A bunch of records. This record box is super heavy. And then my camera does something weird here. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but it kind of comes back. And then moving on to books again. I cropped out the top shelf just because it was not in frame hardly at all. But here we are doing shelf number 2. Again, same thing as the living room, just in a different location. And you can really see here how dusty those shelves were. All right, I finished both bookshelves. Here's a quick overview for you. Some down here. There we are. Again, vacuuming, lots of vacuuming, lots of vacuuming. If you have pets at all, there's lots of vacuuming involved. Here I am just kind of tossing toys. You just saw one roll across the floor. Just putting them kind of in a little bin there for them to play with. Cats love their toys. We have a ravioli and a miso laying together. Mimi! She's knocked out. On to our final room, which is the bedroom. This is all of our clean laundry. I had done loads of laundry today. And here I am just separating it into kind of where it goes, general area. We have different closets and things like towels, putting them in piles so I can put them away a little bit easier. And then here we are starting to put away some of the laundry. And again, moving on to a different dresser, putting away laundry. And then, of course, Eggs is helping. And then again, you can just see how much clean laundry we had. Everything, at least everything was clean. And then we start our mountain of towels. A majority of it was towels. This took me, I think, like 15 minutes just to fold towels. It was a ridiculously long time. And then we're putting the towels away. This is right in between the nook. You can see the nook there, and Sasha's watching me. and then wiping down the dressers and everything. This is really hard to get a view of too, I'm sorry. Then we have the cats just watching me vacuum. You can see Bean's head just going side to side as he's watching me move it across the floor. They are truly so unbothered by it. Confirmed, we are not making the bed because there are kitty cats sleeping on it. But that's okay. Like, look how cute. Oh, I'm sorry I disturbed you. But, house officially done. I was right, it is dark. I don't usually hold my camera to do like intros and outros and things like that. But that is everything. I really hope you guys got some motivation or a good laugh or just enjoyed anyway. You know, you're not alone when it comes to things. And like I said, I'm gonna make a video all about everything that's been going on the last couple of years. But I really just need to get a piece of paper and just kind of write everything down and do it that way because I think it would just be so much easier. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. I hope you guys got some motivation. Like I said, I hope you guys just enjoyed seeing me get rid of a mess. Like I said, most of it was just stuff that needed to be put away. Like I didn't even fill a full trash bag. Like most of it was just stuff that needed to be put away. And I'm so much happier. I feel a million times lighter. It feels amazing, and my pets are happy. Jack is lounging on the back of the couch. He loves when it's clean. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in the next video.